Hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode of United Talks podcast. And today we're going to be diving deep into the Boxing Day game between Manchester United and Wolverhampton Wanderers. Basically, we're going to be talking about the squad updates and how Manchester United intends to approach the game. And basically, Manchester United need a win. We didn't needing a win after two games, two straight losses, and shipping 7 goals against Tottenham and Bournemouth in the Cup and in the Premier League, respectively. But I just want to welcome you all and thank you for liking, sharing, and subscribing. This Boxing Day clash promises to be interesting at the Molineux because it's an away game. But after these two disappointing defeats, what I sense from social media is that everybody seems to be feeling like they've given up on the team. But then because we've considered 7 goals in the last two games, we desperately need a win. But the question I want to ask you, the viewers and the subscribers, is that can Manchester United turn this around? Can Manchester United turn this around? The fans are already turning on players, and they're also probably going to turn on the manager soon or the head coach. But let's dive into this preview. Basically, United's form, is a major cause for concern, as I stated earlier, with defensive frailties, and it seems like we seem to be getting exposed every time. Even with all the changes, we seem to be getting exposed every time, and the team seems to lack cohesion. But one thing I've always said in all things that I've said is that everybody needs to be patient with this manager. Everybody needs to be patient to understand that what the manager intends to achieve is not far-fetched. The team is still learning the game. The team is still learning the process. The team is still learning the formation. And we've just had 9 games in total, and we haven't had. I saw a stat somewhere on X or Twitter, as the case may be, where and we've had an average of 60.3% ball possession and over 86% passing accuracy. So the team is still building. Everything is still kind of like trying to get a hang of all of the requirements of this formation. So that's basically my thoughts on this. But it has been a major cause for concern, and the loss to Tottenham and Bournemouth has highlighted the major issues and serious questions with the team's balance and organization. But with regards to news and injury updates, the potential return of Matthias de Ligt has been a great boost for the squad. His presence at the back has been has played a huge impact in the squad, despite the recent defensive struggles. His game, I think he played the game when he played alongside Maguire and alongside Lisandro Martinez, who has also had a shaky couple of games. It is evident to see that Manchester United still needs to build on a couple of things, but the head coach has addressed the injury situation in the pre-match conference, explaining that the rotation is currently driven by the need to avoid injuries and, further injuries, and rather, as I quote, instead of us thinking that he's been experimenting with the squad, he explains that the careful management of players like Harry Maguire, Kobe Mainoo, and Rasmus Højlund has is with the aim to avoid future injuries, right? Unfortunately, Victor Lindelof was subbed early in the last game, and Luke Shaw also and Mason Mount also have remained sidelined. Michael Rashford's situation, with regards to Michael Rashford's situation, which I want to say something. Manchester United fans and Manchester United fans online have been the ones who have basically almost destroyed that player's career. He's a Manchester United born and bred player, an English player. First of all, it was overall the English fans since that penalty in the Euros, and then now the Manchester United fans are also destroying the player and following other fans to destroy our own player, man born and bred from the academy. Has made an impact in the world. Yes, criticized for lack of form, but the consistency in ruining his play with unfair and unnecessary criticism and insults hauled at him as a player has been a cause for concern. But what can we say? Um, Ruben Amorim has said that his on-field performance is what is most important, and he said he's definitely working on trying to improve the player as a person. With regards to tactical analysis, we're going to talk about Wolves first, about how they play, and then we will now dive deep into how Manchester United intends to play. With regards to Wolves, they have a new manager, and obviously they're all on the manager new manager bounce. He has the new manager in the person Vitor Pereira has seemingly injected new life into the squad, culminating in a resounding 3-0 win against Ruud van Nistelrooy's Leicester City, who have lost, I think, 3 games under Spain. As they prepare to face Manchester United at the Molineux on Boxing Day, we're going to dive into a deeper analysis of Vitor Pereira's tactical approach and potential decisions. With tactical approach, he's utilizing his 3-4-2-1, which is almost about the same style of play. It's a Portuguese manager, so about the same style of play as Ruben Amorim. Basically, he used that when he was at Al Shabab, his former club. He struggled, and the same formation has also struggled with Gary O'Neill, who was just the immediate past manager of Wolves. But however, impressive win at the King Power Stadium suggests that Pereira's influence is already taking hold, and this system likely focuses on defensive solidarity with quick transitions into attack, utilizing wing backs for width and forward players and pace and creativity. The most anticipated change revolves around Ryan Aitman's return from injury, who is a player that most fans wanted Manchester United to get. While his natural position is left wing back, Gomez's strong performance and goal against Leicester City presents Vitor Pereira with a selection dilemma. One likely scenario involves Gomez shifting to right wing back, but obviously Nelson Semedo is there too. And when Matt Doherty is already at the right centre back, so it showcases Pereira's willingness to reward performance and adapt his lineup based on form. But because I think Nuri hasn't played a game under Vitor Pereira, I believe that Rodrigo Gomez will start the game, and then most probably Nuri coming in second half. But key player for Wolves in their formation is Matheus Cunha. He's been Manchester United's target player and a player that everybody really loves and wants to play for the club because of his function and his versatility as one of the 210s. I think he was signed as a striker, but obviously he's evolved into one of in this 3-4-2-1 system. Jose Sa also, who has returned, was a goalie, is also one to watch. Gonzalo Guedes as well is another one to watch. Rodrigo Gomez is another one to watch. And then Strand Larsen, as a central striker, will be crucial in holding up play and bringing up others into the game. And then we have Hwang Hee-chan, who is the super sub for basically his potential return could offer a dimension for the Wolves attack. So if he's not injured, then he should be instrumental in Wolves attack. And for predicted lineup, which will be displayed on the screen, it is expected that Vitor Pereira would probably use the same team that he used against Leicester City. So Jose Sa in net, Bueno, Doherty, Gomez, Rodrigo Gomez, Andre, João Gomez, Semedo, Guedes, Matheus Cunha, and Strand Larsen. These are players that are going to be used. This squad is full of Portuguese players. The entire defense is probably Portuguese. The entire midfield is Portuguese and Brazilian, and then attack is Portuguese and Brazilian. So, with regards to that, it is very important that Manchester United don't let Wolves have a field day with, if we have a solid team. But With regards to Manchester United and how we intend to approach this game, first, in conclusion to Pereira's situation, Vitor Pereira's situation at Wolves, his impact is undeniable, obviously, because they're already on a new manager bounce. His tactical analysis and adjustments and willingness to reward informed players revitalize the squad. The upcoming clash against Manchester United will be a significant test, but Wolves appear well prepared and tactically astute for the game. Key battles to focus on slightly in midfield and obviously out wide with the wing backs. And the attacking trio will also need to be clinical if they have to, if they want to win Manchester United. But for my team, Manchester United, for tactical analysis, obviously, our 3-4-2-1 formation is still in place. The system aims to provide a defensive solidarity, which has also lacked in the team. Also, wing backs provide width, and the two attacking midfielders also in the two formation, operating in half spaces. Most probably, when we see the predicted lineup, we shall know. Looking to create chances for the lone striker, probably Rasmus Højlund or Joshua Zirkzee. Basically, we play in a 3-4-2-1 formation, and it offers good defensive coverage, especially um, in terms of play if teams are playing two strikers. But Wolves are only going to play one striker. The weakness is just obviously if the wing backs are out of position, then counter attacks. And then if also the midfielders are caught out of position as well, then they can counter us. And that is one of the reasons why it's been easy for Tottenham, even though not easy, it's been easy for Tottenham to score a goal or score against us or not first to beat us. Another thing that's been a weakness is also set pieces. We seem to be conceding set pieces more often than not, with conceding two against Nottingham Forest. We've considered two against Bournemouth, and obviously we considered two against Arsenal, the one that annoyed me the most. So basically, it's very important that we defend our set pieces well, as the case may be. Yeah, so that's pretty much what it is. Can Manchester United defeat Wolves? That's the question. How can Manchester United defeat Wolves? We have to be defensively solid. We have to just not concede goals. I mean, the last time we did not concede goals was when Victor Pilsen, they scored us. So when did we not concede goals? It's been a long time. We've not kept a clean sheet in 6 games. Adriana is still the highest with clean sheets. We've not kept a clean sheet in 6 games. But the league's return is very crucial, and with the three centre backs, we need to be organised and disciplined. And the midfield needs to provide a better protection and also reduce individual errors, which is very paramount for us as a team. That's one way for us to win, and then we also need to control. I know we're going to control the game, and Wolves are also going to let us control the game. But if mistakes happen, they're going to counter us. They've always been our bane of existence. If you remember the goal that Kobe Mainoo scored against Wolves, it was the same. Basketball game until Kobe Mainoo scored and the winning goal. Midfield control is very important. The midfield too need to be disciplined defensively and creative offensively. Quick transitions and accurate passing is very crucial for us to win against Wolves. With attacking threats, United needs to create more clear-cut chances. Bruno Fernandes has been key to that, creating chances for the team. With the 2 10s that Ruben Amorim plays with are very key in creating good surface to striker, utilizing the width and providing wing backs with provided the wing backs are providing that width. It's very important to stretch the Wolves defense, and basically if Rashford is included, it would also be a significant boost in that area, because if he plays as one of the 2 10s, he could also drift out wide. But yeah, Ruben Amorim recently said that Marcus Rashford not being included in the squad is his decision. So let's see. There are also weaknesses in this Wolves defense or in this Wolves team. They have not really won matches, and the recent matches Analyzing Wolves' recent matches will be key to identifying areas that United can exploit. This could involve targeting specific defenders or exploiting their defensive shape. But they're still on the new manager bounce, so it's also key to really understand the reason why they're playing the way they're playing. So with predicted lineups, this is how I think Manchester United line up against Wolves. Obviously, with Andre Onana back in net again, despite his errors and all of that, back in net is the number one goalkeeper. And then we have Harry Maguire back in the team again, maybe for the third consecutive game. Then we have Matthias de Ligt back in the team after an illness. And then we have Martinez. This seems to be our three major defensive pairing. I see a lot of people talk about Amad Diallo coming back in coming back in the right wing back position. We need his pace, so I think to give Diallo a rest, I would also follow some of the Manchester United fans who expect Amorim to do this, to put Ahmad back in back position, and then Nuzem Mazraoui the left wing back position, and also for him to just be effective in his press as Ahmad is. Then in midfield, we're gonna go with Kobe Menu and Manuel Ugarte. And then in the 210 position, we're gonna go with Garnacho and Bruno Fernandes as captain. And then in attack, we're gonna start with Højlund because he started off the bench the last game, and most probably gonna bring in Xerxes in second half. So I hope that Marcus Rashford is in the squad. But yeah, this is how I think that Manchester United is gonna line up to face Wolves. With regards to predictions, this is a crucial game for Manchester United. The win is going to provide a much needed boost in the confidence and to get the season back on track. However, Wolves will be a rough opponent, a tough opponent. I mean, Bournemouth were rough enough and we're aggressive enough. So Manchester United needs to be aggressive to be able to deal with Wolves. Especially at the Molineux, it is very important that we tight and potentially tense affair. Basically, it's probably going to be a game of chess. And if United can solidify the defense and control the midfield and create chances, then that they can, we can actually have a quality win. However, if we repeat our recent defensive mistakes, this could be another difficult afternoon for Manchester United in that game. So my question to you is, what are your predictions? What do you expect from the game? How do you expect Ruben Amorim to line up? Hit the comment section, like, share, and subscribe, and let me know your thoughts and feelings. Let us know in the comment section below, and don't forget to like, share, subscribe as always for match previews and analysis. But my prediction for this game with the scoreline is just going to be a very tight 2-0. Probably just going to be one penalty somewhere, then one tap in. So a very tight 2-0. First clean sheet, Boxing Day win. Going to be routine. We have more Boxing Day wins. We were beating Wolves at the Molineux before, so this shouldn't be a hard stretch. So I predicted 2-0 win. First goal probably going to be from Højlund to signify his importance in the team. The second goal is probably going to be from Bruno Fernandes. Who's always had a good game against Wolves all the time. Almost probably Kobe Menu. But Manuel Ugarte and Kobe Menu are very key in this team to control the midfield and all of that. So yeah, it's going to be a game of strength and intensity and hard work. So I look forward to a positive game and a good win for Manchester United. So let us know your thoughts and feelings in the comment sections. Hit it below and like, share, subscribe as always. And I will see you in the next one, and that will be after the game. Merry Christmas, enjoy your holiday, and thank you for liking, sharing, and subscribing. And thank you for helping us grow this community, and hopefully we can grow to a larger community, and then we can also try to give out gifts to unique subscribers and also to just a subscriber, But thank you very much for listening. Thank you for following, liking, and sharing United Talks podcast. Follow us on all our social media platforms at United Talks Pod. and I'll see you on the next one. Take care. Goodbye. God bless.